Virat Kohli.
400th T20 match.
Wow.
Tonight.
It's hard to believe.
Yeah.
Cricket fans, are you ready for this?
Oh, yeah.
Buckle up,
This is gonna be good.
because this is a deep dive
The deep dive into the IPL.
into the heart of the IPL.
And not just any match.
The 2025 season opener.
Kolkata Knight Riders.
First, is it?
Royal Challengers, Bengaluru,
And-
Eden Gardens.
I mean, the atmosphere,
Electrify.
absolutely electrifying.
Your sources.
Are buzzing.
They're really painting a picture.
They're giving us the inside scoop.
Not just about the match,
Yeah.
but about the storyline.
The significance of it all.
The buzz around this game.
So much more than just a game.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we have a lot to unpack.
We do.
Virat Kohli's landmark appearance.
400 matches.
Unbelievable.
New captains for both teams.
Fresh faces.
Onyras.
Squad changes, of course.
Yep.
The historical rivalry between KKR and RCB,
A classic matchup.
always a good one.
Pitch conditions could be interesting. And even the star-studded opening ceremony.
Oh yeah, we can't forget about that.
The glitz and glamour.
It's all part of the IPL experience.
Absolutely.
So where do we even begin?
Well,
I think we have to start with
with Virat Kohli,
the man of the hour.
legend himself.
400 T20 matches. That's a career for most players.
That's incredible, isn't it? To think back.
All the way back
No, 2008.
his IPL debut.
They cold.
Guess who?
Oh, I know this one.
KKR.
KKR.
The same team he's facing tonight.
Full circle.
Isn't that amazing?
Poetic, almost.
It's like something out of a movie.
The scriptwriters couldn't have planned it better.
He didn't have the most explosive start though, did he?
One run
Just a single run.
on that night in 2008.
But what's happened since then?
Oh boy.
What a journey.
He's become an IPL icon.
A legend.
He holds the record for most runs. 804 runs.
I mean,
astounding.
that's insane.
And the most centuries.
8 centuries, nobody else comes close.
Not even close.
And to think,
He's the only one.
the only player
Still active.
from that very first IPL match,
17 years ago.
17 years,
The league has changed so much.
evolved
But he's been a
in the
constant.
pillar of consistency.
And brilliance.
It's remarkable, really.
You know, it really speaks to
His
his...
adaptability
The T20 game has transformed.
since 2008.
It's a different beast now.
Faster,
It's more aggressive.
more strategic.
Yeah.
He's not only kept up,
He's thrived.
he set the benchmark.
A testament to his work ethic.
His understanding of the game.
That passion.
Absolutely.
No.
Speaking of evolution,
Both KKR and RCB,
they have new captains this season,
new leadership.
new eras.
KKR, the defending champions.
Yep.
They've gone with Ajinkya Rahane.
Interesting choice.
Some might say a surprising choice.
They won the title last year.
With Shreyas Iyer at the helm.
And actually, one of our sources mentions that Iyer has moved on.
To the Punjab Kings.
So
He's got big shoes to fill.
he does.
But he brings
A
experience.
ton of experience.
He captained India,
In test matches.
led them to a historic series win in Australia.
That was incredible.
And he's won domestic titles as well.
But his IPL captaincy record,
It's a bit of a mixed bag.
not quite as stellar. So this season,
It's a big test for him.
a chance to prove himself.
In the T20 arena,
And on the other side,
RCB,
they have Rajat Patidar as their captain.
and, you know,
Eden Gardens.
holds a special memory for him.
That unbeaten century.
In the 2022 playoff,
What a knock that was.
must take it.
I mean, under pressure,
In a crucial game,
he delivered,
showed his class.
and he's captain Madhya Pradesh.
In the Syed Mushtaq Ali T20 tournament,
So he's got leadership experience.
but leading an IPL franchise
RCB.
with their massive fan base.
The pressure.
It's a whole different ballgame,
Especially
considering he hasn't captained.
at the international T20 level.
So it'll be fascinating.
To see how he handles it.
The strategy, the man
A
management,
real baptism by fire.
it could be.
But now,
Let's talk about the teams themselves.
the squads. The
Are they
players,
serious?
both KKR and RCB,
Have undergone changes.
after the mega auction.
New faces, new dynamics.
But KKR.
All eyes will be on Venkatesh Iyer.
Oh, yeah.
His price tag.
Went through the roof.
A lot of expectation on his shoulders.
He's had some match-winning performances,
In the past,
but now pressure is on to be consistent.
to deliver week in, week out.
Can he justify that price tag?
That's the big question.
And KKR also have new mentor,
Wayne Bravo,
replacing Gautam Gambhir.
who's now the head coach of Team India.
Talk about a promotion.
So Bravo brings his vast T20 expertise
To the KKR setup.
Should be interesting to see his impact.
Definitely.
Now for RCB.
Their success this season.
Could hinge on their English players.
A strong contingent
chances
of
of
recent
that.
struggles.
For the England T20 side,
These guys are proven performers.
in T20 leagues around the world, they have the potential to be game changers.
For RCB.
Absolutely.
And one of our sources pointed out something really interesting.
Oh, let's see.
Phil Salt.
The big signing.
He'll be Virat Kohli's 17th opening partner
7th.
in IPL history.
Wow, that's a lot of opening partners.
It is, isn't it?
Talk about a revolving door.
And we actually have some data on Kohli's past opening partnerships.
Oh, this is interesting.
The most successful
With Zaf Duplessis,
1890 runs in 37 matches together.
averaging over 51.
That's a formidable partnership.
No doubt.
So it'd be fascinating to see how Salt combines with Kohli.
Salt's aggressive style.
Kohli's more measured approach.
Could they be the perfect blend?
We'll have to wait and see.
Where the potential is there.
Absolutely.
So,
Let's talk about the rivalry.
KKR versus RCB.
One of the most exciting matchups in the IPL.
Historically,
KKR have had the upper hand
they've won 20 out of 34 matches.
against RCB.
That's a significant advantage.
And at Eden Gardens,
Their home ground
they've won 8 out of 12,
against RCB
so they'll be confident.
going into this game.
But RCB,
They'll be desperate to break their losing streak.
they've lost their last 4 against KKR.
They need to turn the tide.
And what about the pitch?
The Eden Gardens pitch.
What can we expect
Well, it usually favors spin bowlers
later in the season?
when it starts to wear and tear.
But for this opening game,
It's likely to be a good batting track.
high scores,
Maybe even a run fest.
and of course we have the impact sub rule.
A game changer
Teams can substitute a player,
after the toss.
adds a whole new dimension to the strategy. And then there's the dew factor.
Always a consideration in evening matches.
If the dew sets in,
it makes the ball slippery.
tough for the bowlers to grip. So the chasing team.
Might have an advantage.
And speaking of unpredictable factors,
The weather.
there's a chance of rain.
Thunderstorms are predicted.
So fingers crossed.
Hopefully it stays dry.
But even if it rains,
We still have the opening ceremony to look forward to. The extravaganza.
it's going to be a star-studded affair.
Shah Rukh Khan,
The king of Bollywood.
and co-owner of KKR.
He's hosting the ceremony.
That's awesome.
I can't wait to see that.
Performances by Shreya Ghoshal
Disha Patani.
and Karan Aujla.
A great lineup.
A blend of music and dance.
And it's a fitting reward for Kolkata.
The defending champions.
They get to host the opening ceremony.
A celebration of their triumph.
And Shah Rukh Khan is going to be interacting.
With BCCI officials, the captains, the performers.
It's going to be a great way to kick off the season.
Absolutely.
Now,
We can't forget about the rule changes.
for this season,
Some interesting tweaks.
the ban on using saliva to shine the ball.
It's been lifted.
That's a big one.
The IPL captains reached a consensus.
Even though the ICC has made the ban permanent in international cricket.
So bowlers will be happy about that.
And to counter the dew factor,
Umpires can now introduce a fresh ball
from the 11th over onwards.
if they feel the dew is significantly affecting the game.
A good move to level the playing field.
And the DRS.
The decision review system.
It's been expanded.
To cover height, no balls.
And offside wides.
So more accuracy in umpiring decisions.
Hopefully fewer controversies.
And the impact player rule.
It's still in play.
So lots of tactical possibilities
So
there.
for the teams to explore,
And finally,
this IPL season.
it's being seen as a crucial addition,
For the T20 World Cup in 2026.
which India will co-host,
A chance for players to impress the selectors.
to stake their claim for a spot in the national team.
Every performance matters.
So as the anticipation builds,
At Eden Gardens,
you're now fully equipped
with the key narratives.
surrounding this IPL opener.
Virat Kohli's 400th match.
The new captains,
The historical rivalry.
the rule changes.
The weather.
It's going to be a night to remember.
No doubt.
What stands out to you?
I think for me it's the convergence of it all.
The storylines,
Kohli's milestone.
the new eras for both teams.
It's a perfect storm.
And what are you most curious to see?
How the new captains handle the pressure.
How Kohli and Salt combine at the top of the order.
There's so much to look forward to.
So much intrigue.
Absolutely.
This deep dive
To give you a richer perspective.
as you watch the game.
Enjoy the spectacle.
And here's a final thought.
For you to ponder.
Considering Kohli's incredible journey
Since that first match against KKR,
and the cyclical nature of this fixture,
what other long-term trends
or player journeys,
do you think we might witness?
This season and beyond
The future of the IPL.
is in the hands of these young stars.
It's going to be an exciting ride.
So buckle up.
And enjoy the show.
It's going to be epic.
I can't wait.
Me neither.